terrible public safety outcome for the rest of us. When I came out of law school,
broadest possible safety net, particularly in economic downturns, so that we wouldn't.
With all the risks to his safety and his health, some would say no, many did, but he went for it. While he...
It might take our safety, our freedom, and put them at risk. It can drive us to our dark
people who would carry us to healing and safety when we can't do it for ourselves. The people who will remind you that you are not.
To constantly be putting yourself out there with the safety net of having other students.
For safety, comfort, and prosperity for our family. Some are fortunate enough to be able to invest.
Well, I imagined lifting them all up to safety. And then, when all was
safety, mechanical safety, and we'll publish those standards, and if you
case. And that can lead to the use case that the industry would call safety and security. And use cases in
why we are dependent upon innovation, but it may be constrained by safety. And as I've already indicated, I
created a real safety net for me. I still have colleagues.
Comfortable people who can afford to travel, and we want to have safety on the streets, and I sure appreciate that here. Important really to try to understand what's going on for your own safety and convenience. Italy is really
so what we've learned is there's safety in clinical settings, the large effect size.
And health and safety are also the key aspects of the social sphere.
And hired a safety specialist to oversee this kind of work. So those are
a free safety check. We'd send out our technician.
very much debt. So it's a margin of safety. That's a word that, and a phrase that.
First. Safety, no, I agree with you. I believe it.
Responsible for the green team inside of the company or for EH&S, Environment, Health, and Safety. So the rest of the employees.
And thus genuinely ensure the safety of our environment. We'll be saying more.
It's kind of an ideal balance between structure, which is safety, and risk, which is.
So that was a safety precaution for you?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
You always had a safety net and all that kind of stuff. Yes. And listen, that is true.
Yeah.
Like that, at least for us at LinkedIn, is the well-being and the safety of our employees. We, like the student body.
You don't have that sort of safety blanket of being able to stand.
Well, the Greeks called it a fiery chariot, ready to take her and to safety. And she calls out her children.
And worker safety that have been promised, then we should get rid of some of those.
Myself, I thought were safety factors or something like that, but I weekly.
And on the area of pipeline safety, there were a couple of things that.
I mean, we had a big safety net that got us through this revenue shortfall.
Health and safety, issues that are vitally important to Sacramento's prosperity.
Well, I look at it as a public safety system, but
arguably you can find them in the Occupational Safety and Health Act, in the Clean Air Act, and
the latest and the best quality safety guards on these pipelines. Overall, are you happy with
solve the problem?
Well, it's certainly the case that a generous safety net, can be helpful in minimizing